Howdy y'all, it's Rebel Dippin' 13 right here. Today is November 15th, 2012. Today, it's my birthday. So, I'm gonna start off by saying everybody who I tag in this video, I need you guys to watch the whole thing. Got some things I need to say. But, to start off, this is a dip vid. We're gonna do it with some good old fashioned grizzly wintergreen. So, to start off, it's been a very wild year. Um, there's not a day that hasn't been ups and downs in the past year. And I need to say thank you to everyone who has stood by my side every single step of the way. Those who have hurt me, those who have guided me, led me astray and led me on the path again. I thank you guys. Now, I learned something from a buddy, right? Good old friend of mine. Been there since basically day one, 19 years ago. When you chew, right, you take your average size dip. Well, he used to have these things called memory dips, right? You take a way bigger amount than what you used to do, or than what you normally do, than what you're used to, and you reminisce on the good times, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Right here. See how much I can fit in. So, I want to say that my life has been nothing but crazy. And then, last year, my senior year of high school, everything was supposed to be easy, right? No worries, no hardships, you get through. Well, I had my heart broke, and I recovered. I had my heart broke again, recovered, and etc. for 2 more times. But what I can say out of all that isn't just the fact that it was a learning experience and that it made me stronger, but I can still call most of these people who have hurt me in the past year, and I mean hurt me to the point where I almost ended my life on a very serious note. I can still call these people my friends. That I'm closer to them than what I ever was before. And it may be because, I'm a light-hearted guy. I'm very nice. But it's because I've grown an attachment to these people. In a sense, they're all like my family. And I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, I guess I can say. But these words that I'm speaking right now doesn't show the gratitude that I have. You guys will never, ever know. And the ones who have helped me and stood by my side every step of the way didn't give a damn about how I acted and who I was, because that's what made me me. I appreciate it. And you guys have always been there for me, and you guys know I'll never, never, ever turn my back on you. I'll stand by your side no matter what. And there's a very select few who I know won't ever turn their back on me. and it's been a wild ride, I guess is all I can say. You know, you live, you learn. Some people more than others, but no, it's been fun. Like, as a quick history, in the past year, I've had 4 girls walk out of my life in very tragic ways that have hurt me, scarred me. I've had friends turn their back on me, people who I looked at as brothers turn their back on me, friends walk out of my life after they used me. I've had a couple of family members die months after each other. Uh, a horse that I grew close to passed away. Everything that I became close to, I let my guard down and everything started to hurt me. And for the first time in my life, being around these people who have helped build me, made me stronger, the nice people, the people who stood by my side, I let I let everything hurt me. Not once before have I ever let anything hurt me. You know, right now I wish I could be hanging out with y'all. Uh, and been through been through 2 jobs. Hurricane done smashed my car, wrecked the roof on my house. It's people have rough lives, and people have worse than me, but compared to other people, some people can't handle things, and I handle a lot, but I've been in such a depression lately between everything that's happened. There hasn't been one break in a year's time, and the year still ain't over. I still have another month till it's been 1 year since everything's bad been happening, and then on top of everything else that's bad been happening, I was told in 1 month it'll be 1 year since I was told I had 3 years to live, and for all those who have stood by my side and didn't look at me like I was joking, and have supported me, it really means a lot. Really means a lot. I've had family abandon me. I'm basically I am what it says, rebel dipping. I'm a rebel cowboy. I'm a desperado. I'm by myself. And just recently have I had friends, true friends. And like I said, it means a lot to me. You know, but hopefully in the next year to come, things will get a lot better, a lot gooder, and like I said, it's I guess it's just a factor of life. You know, you go through the chapters every day, but instead my life goes through chapters every couple months to a year, years, and this is a new chapter, a brand new chapter, and I guess God only knows who's gonna help me write it, and I guess it is what it is. I've been hurt and stepped on, heart torn apart within a very short amount of time. I think it was like a total of like 7 months, 8 months. No, about 10 months. I had 4 girls rip my heart out. But it's okay because it may have made me weak, and it's gonna make me stronger in the future, obviously. But like I said, I can still call those people my friends. And no matter how rough and tough life gets, you just gotta cowboy up and get back on that saddle. And time for some good news. Uh, I am. Oh, I was gonna wait for Saturday to say this to my friends, but I am on the road to bull riding officially. I have just started purchasing the last of the equipment, and thanks to Gary LeFew, a renowned bull rider, I'm buying some of his equipment to help me train. And within the next year here, I will be on the PBR circuit. So, which I found a way where I can train and still work my second shift job. So, but I thank all y'all for everything. You know, uh, this is Rebel Dippin', this is Rebel Cowboy, this is Dakota John Hawk. At the end of the day, I am who I am. I ain't ever gonna change. You see this right there? You chew because you chew. It's what you do. My favorite quote of all time. But what most people don't know is that this little can of grizzly right here, it's actually saving my life, believe it or not. But I guess you really can't trust doctors. But I guess all I can really say is to everyone who has ever hurt me, to everyone who's ever stood by my side, to everybody who's walked out of my life and back into my life, through all the tears, anger, sorrow, happiness, and all the future emotions, I can say I love yous. Every single one of you. But this is Rebel Dippin' 13 signing out.